Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know it's AllCity Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. I'm so excited to be bringing you guys news about the new shooting update in NBA 2K21. We received some great information officially from 2K about pro stick shooting being incorporated into NBA 2K21, and we're going to explain exactly how pro stick shooting works for NBA 2K21. All of that and more coming up right now. Let's get it. Alright guys, so let's break down everything you need to know about shooting in NBA 2K21. As you guys see on the screen, it says, for NBA 2K21, when you shoot with the pro stick, the shot meter changes from a timing bar to a targeting system. This is what I want you guys to keep in mind. So instead of trying to stop the shot meter when you reach the perfect release window, you now have to adjust the pro stick in real time to hit the ideal center aim point. So when you hit the ideal center aim point, you can increase your chances. Well, you know, it's like a make window. That'll be your ideal center aim point. And then the target window, which is the make it, your make area. As you guys remember the shot meter, when they introduced the shot meter, you get that light bar that goes from left to right. Well, this is gonna change and it's gonna be a target window, and that'll resize dynamically based on your ability. It'll also be based on your shooting range, so what type of player you created and how deep they can actually shoot, and how well the shot is contested, and can also shift to the left or right based on the degree of difficulty on your shot. So if you're taking a leaning shot or whatnot, that might change from left to right. So there's going to be so many dynamics incorporated into NBA 2K21 shooting. I would love to know what you guys think about this new pro stick shooting feature that they're incorporating into NBA 2K21. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We're going to keep this going. Some additional information about the pro stick shooting feature, it says here, and because shooting with the stick offers a bit more complexity than just holding down and releasing a button, it also carries a greater risk and reward. That's been normal for 2K in previous versions besides 2K21. It's been normal that if you shoot with the shot stick, then you will get like a greater risk and reward. 2K20 didn't necessarily incorporate that too well, but in previous versions like 2K19, 18, if I'm not mistaken, you were able to get a much better chance. It was like I said here, a higher risk and a higher reward for using the pro stick to shoot. Well, it says here you have a higher ceiling for getting greens and making tough shots. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the shot method of choice for many competitive 2K players. But since I know some will ask, yes, there is an option to disable shot aiming if you really want to go back to last year's control. So that's great news to hear that you can actually disable this function so that people that are a bit overwhelmed or they're not as advanced with shooting find it too difficult a learning curve to learn to shoot with the shot stick. It's good to know that you can actually disable it and revert back to previous versions or how you used to shoot in previous versions of 2K. And some more information about 2K21 shooting, it says here, I think you'll find that badges will have more merit and fight for a spot in your badge loadout, which is pretty dope, man, because I think people universally felt that there were a ton of badges in NBA 2K20 that they didn't necessarily function well. So I think a lot of us could agree that they needed to kind of get rid of some badges that weren't being used, similar to like Ice and Veins badge like that wasn't ever being used in NBA 2K20. So to hear that there's going to be more badges that have a lot more merit to incorporate into your badge loadout for NBA 2K21 is always a good thing. But more importantly, it says here, giving you more effective tools to take over games in more varied fashion. And here's some good news that I know the community will appreciate. We've removed quick draw and put release speed back into the jump shot creator. Now I would love to know what you guys think about that, because I personally didn't have that much of a problem with quick draw, although I don't understand why they decided to put it into a badge loadout as opposed to leaving it in the jump shot creator. That's neither here nor there. It's great to hear that you no longer have to kind of dish out your hard-earned badge points on a badge to just speed up your shot, and then now putting that back into the jump shot creator so that way you have more badge points to allocate towards badges that you actually need to shoot better. And some more additional shot information says on the shooting animation side, you can expect a plethora of new shot types, including Harden's unique 1 foot running fadeaway. And a quick note for all park players, we've added over 40 new park jump shot landings. Now that's a breath of fresh air because in 2K20 you only had like 1 or 2 good jump shot landings. So to hear that 2K21 is going to incorporate like they said 40 new jump shot landings, that's absolutely great. That's a welcoming addition for me. I appreciate them adding more jump shot landings, more animations to celebrate you hitting them greens out there or you hitting a bunch of shots out there, for you to show off you hitting from the outside. Another additional note here says on the defensive end, you can expect a much stronger presence from bigs in the paint. I think I'm gonna do a separate video talking about interior defense with this particular portion of the information that we received, but it says you can expect a much stronger presence from defense or from bigs in the paint. Block targeting has been improved so it will be easier to send weak shots back, and we've loaded up more coverage for contact in the paint to slow down overpowered moves like last year's hop step layup. Now I don't know what you guys feel about this. I think a lot of defenders in 2K20 were able to adjust to the hop steps out there. If you were a good defender, you understood to just stay on your feet, put your hands up, and make sure you stay in front of that whoever's like being aggressive and hop stepping into the paint. Although everybody knows that the hop step was extremely overpowered, if you put the right badges on and you had the right attributes on your player, you could really abuse the hop step. But good defenders were adjusting slowly but surely throughout the year to the point where at the end, like right now in 2K20, the hop steps aren't nearly as effective as they once were. So to hear 2K addressing that, I think it's a good thing personally. I think they should just improve interior defense. If interior defense in 2K20 wasn't as horrendous as we experienced, then maybe they didn't have to make this adjustment. But 2K20's interior defense at times was almost non-existent. But we're gonna make a separate video. I don't want to go off too much about interior defense. We're gonna make a separate video about interior defense in just a bit. That actually might be my next video. But if there's everything that you guys need to know about using the pro stick function, or that, you know, the shooting aim function that they're gonna incorporate into NBA 2K21. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of 2K content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.